What's happening? What is this, the light?
A new thread of destiny has been spun. Your path to where all may gather has been paved.
Where are we? I don't know. Nor do I. Did some sort of spell transport us here? Wait. I can't seem to recall what I was just doing. It's as though I've been struck with amnesia. I can't remember what we were doing just now either. Neither can I. How far does it go back, guys? How far does it go back? Rufus? Ren? And another familiar face. Eustace? Just what's going on here? Oh my, it's Tita, the SSS, and the students at Thor's. Talk about a surprising sight. Oh, I see her now. She's like in the back. Do all of you know them? I've never met a single one. Not exactly, though I do recognize some of them. I think the two on the left are Imperial Army. Why is the former Governor General here? I thought Arabonia had you imprisoned. Wow, okay, that goes back. Your guess is as good as mine, I'm afraid. Okay, you're not aware that you're even unimprisoned? Do you know who Swin and them are then? I feel like I've seen those kids with him recently, but I can't put my finger on it. Guess that's another thing we're not allowed to remember. Nothing the garden does is by accident. There must be a good reason they were brought here. Still, I never imagined to see you here, Ren. Nor did I think this was how we'd meet next. Though I can't say I'm not happy to see you. Trying to process all this is starting to give me a headache. Assuming this isn't some elaborate trap. Would you care to explain what's going on? Well, as best as we can. So, a portion of this place shares the same name with the space that appeared on the Thors 2 years ago. Yet, from what you've explored thus far, it's almost entirely different. I cannot fathom why it chose to summon our group as well. That clears up some questions, but it's still difficult to accept this as reality. Let me get this straight. The mirror is what brought us here. That's so cool! I've always wanted a journey inside a looking glass. You know, I've heard that phrase before, but I don't know what it means. Maybe I should look that up. Only someone isn't having any trouble accepting the situation. That's simplifying it a little, but not inaccurate. So it is. I undoubtedly wouldn't accept it if it were not plainly in front of me. I have no choice but to accept what's happening falls outside the realm of common sense. Well, I can't say it pleases me to be at the whim of this black mirror. Now you know what it's like to be kept under someone's thumb for once. Talk about a taste of your own medicine. My recent memory may be addled, but I know well enough. I have plenty to say to you, Rufus. I ask that you grant me the time to do so later. Yeah, you two must have a lot to talk about. Can't imagine it's going to be a very happy family reunion. Very well, when the time comes. Fate has dealt me an unexpected hand, but I will accept it nonetheless. So he's Rufus's brother? Seems like it, though the relationship is complicated from the sounds of it. Actually, I feel like we've already had this conversation recently. That memory-altering stuff is no joke. Must be to prevent us from knowing anything that'd change our behavior. Yep, she got it in one, I imagine. Like, this system can't work if people would actually, it would actually affect their mental states. Or something like that. I never imagined we'd run into him of all people here. Me neither. I wish I knew something about what Rufus's companions were doing before coming here. It must be important. Like I said, there are no coincidences when it comes to the garden. There must be a reason they were all called here now. Definitely. This means that all the pieces have come together, then. I thought so. Something's happening.
New information available for all visitors. Confirming completion of a new stratum. Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie Corridor's second stratum.
Oh, okay. You know, I hadn't gone back to it, but I sort of figured that it would just be available. Is this always going to be like mid-act? That's interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to keep that well in mind. It said the second stratum. That means we can finally explore further into the Reverie Corridor. That must mean this new stratum will be even more dangerous than the last. Oh my goodness, Alvin got dialogue and a main story cutscene in here? I like that. That's a nice touch. I am still adjusting to our predicament, but it helps to have an obvious goal in mind. There's little point in dwelling on it when so many of our memories are missing. I'll take this place up on its offer to refine my skills and better achieve the goals waiting for me on the outside. Although accepting my cooperation may be more difficult for some of you than others. Isn't that right, Special Support Section? We're all in the same boat while we're here. I think it would be better to work together. Agreed. I'll be ready to pull your weight, Rufus. Same to you. So we can do pretty much whatever we want in here. I can think of a few ways to have fun. Can you both please behave? There are a few things I'd like to confirm while we're here. Whether any of us are asked to explore the Reverie Corridor or not, I think it'd be wise to survey our surroundings and prepare. Let's temporarily part ways. I trust you three to handle yourselves without me. Got it. Bye for now, Rufus. Gotcha. So we explore it as Rufus now, I assume? Or... So what should we do now? Hardly know anyone here. Should we go around and say hi? I think we should behave a bit more cautiously than that. I want to confirm myself how secure the location is first, but one thing's for sure. We're surrounded by skilled warriors. Being too trusting here could prove fatal. Let's follow Rufus's advice first. We should familiarize ourselves with the surroundings. We consider exploring the Reverie Corridor after that. But I want you both to stay close to me, alright? Yes, sir! Leisurely stroll it is. Gotcha. And I'll begin exploring the Reverie Garden as Swin. Okay. Stratum. Mini missions. Mini missions generate randomly completed to obtain rewards. So it's grindable. Gotcha. Phantasmal shards and upgrades. Mini missions. Whenever you change the configuration, don't re-enter. Okay. Gotcha. Added to the shared pool. Thank you. Additional characters can now be recruited via gold ceiling stones. Because I assume those are basically at the end of each, Wazi, Tio, Tina and Agate, Em and Sarah, Gaius, Rufus, Lapis, Swin, Nadia. Well, now it says you in the Reverie Corridor. Gotcha! We'll take care of that later. Okay, I had a feeling that might be how that works. Okay, I guess we are officially off Reen's route, which means this will be the beginning of an episode or one later, but my current thought process is because I wanted to do like just Reverie Corridor stuff for a while, all like the daydreams and all that sort of fun stuff. I will be focusing on that for a bit. So, expect some Reverie Corridor stuff for a while. And I'm going to deplete that, then get back to the main story for a while. Oh my goodness, could you not all say things at the same time? All three of them together. That actually is a fun little concept. We don't usually have more than one follower in this capacity. Either way, I think I'll leave it there for now. And I'll see you all next time. Whether this is the beginning of an episode or the start of another. We'll see how things time out. So, I'll see you then. Drive safely, everyone. So someone said, and hello, everyone. What is this? I don't know what that says. So someone said, that you can change the party leader in... What of the fucking... Someone said that, and I just, for the life of me, I'm not finding... Not finding change leader. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, only an attack team. Maybe I'll try that again later to see if it lets me like talk to other people as different characters. But I would think that it would be basically between Lloyd and Reen. At least in the previous times when I was like, oh no, can't switch. Either way, hello and welcome back to the Reverie corridor. We're gonna do as much as we can while we're here. And no, I mean as much as nap time actually sounds pretty okay right now. No, we're gonna play the game. What? What are these? Hold up, are these? Is something wrong with Lammy and Sammy? Everyone is surprised seeing them for the first time. They're our armament partners. I don't think that really satisfies their curiosities. I'm just helping with their maintenance. Sorry for surprising you like that. No, it's fine. It's just... Hey, Nadia. Yeah, I feel like we've encountered something like these recently. Oh yeah, from that part. Gotcha. If only I could remember. It definitely isn't a good feeling, though. Wow, they're such neat puppets. Though, goes without saying, they're not nearly as beautiful as I am. Hey! Well, I guess you have a point. You're a living doll, huh? Okay, Lammy may be an underdog when it comes to beauty, but he's not going to be outdone when it comes to the cool factor. It isn't really a competition, Milliam. Please don't make this more complicated than it needs to be. Also, Pomsaleus would definitely win.
Yes? Is something the matter?
And, says a lot about this place influence. That she was accepted by the others so easily. Interesting thought. I wonder if this place is affecting us in that capacity at all.
Central core activated.
Oh, I'm getting a bunch of stuff. Gotcha. 610. Okay.
New contents available.
Support slot probably is important. All these are pretty important. Can be active at once. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's also pretty... Oh, that's only 20? It's only 20 to him? Why would I not? That is so good. Why would I ever not do that?
New contents available.
Unlock pump. Oh, why would I ever not do that, you say? And then I can get just like useful stuff. Increases some extra. Interesting. Also should just do. I'm not sure I'm going to play it right now.
Bolstering program available.
Or, you know, ever properly. I really did not care for it previously. I have a friend who really loved that. Ooh, that's neato. Increases the pool of tag-along characters. Who has really? I feel like, who has really good tag-alongs? Because like I'll have enough presumably by the end of this to like run out and basically become. Basically have someone on every group via just like going through, because I think it's probably like one per area, right? One per floor. Tag-along slot? Oh my goodness, that's expensive, but because that contributes to the United Front, so that's good on that basis. All these are good. And some, this is just Reverie Corridor, so that's technically worse. That also seemed really good, because then you get a lot of the United Front stuff. Let's see if I can get one of each.
Bolstering program available. New contents available. New features available. New contents available.
And it gets way more expensive on each upgrade. Gotcha.
New features available. New contents available.
Gotcha. works. Okay, no, that's not worth it.
Reconstructing Reverie Corridor.
Oh, that's an interesting... That's an interesting animation. It looked very digital, which feels like that probably
Trade
speaks towards their
phantasmal
intention for
shards.
this place in some capacity. Many missions have Claire use concentration. What? Activate a link attack rush one time between Sarah and Let. Interesting. The Azure droplets are probably worth it. Probably. Interesting. Speaking of interest... Oh, Zio got to come here! Oh, you're so cool, Mr. Hawk. I don't think I've ever seen one of you up close before. Oh, come take a look at him, LP. I'll pass. He's a bird of prey, after all. I can understand being scared. After all, you are small enough for him to pick you up and take him to his nest for his children to eat and feast upon. Who said I'm scared? Scree. Ah! Whoa, something the matter, Elabis? It's nothing. I'm perfectly fine. I think she's tearing up. She has tears? Wait, is it like does she have like an orbment based tear ducts? Like how's she making water for that? LP is too cute. Completing trials together like this brings me back to our time in Arteria. The Dominions had quite a challenge taking turns in their free time to train you. Though I honestly thought you'd never survive Commander Selnate's training. Well, I can't blame you. I nearly passed out several times, so I was so winded. I'll never forget having my first drink after it was all done. It was when you took us to your favorite spot to celebrate my coming of age. That was still when I was wondering whether I was cut out to be a Dominion. No need to get so melodramatic. You know how we all felt, including the Commander. We're all indebted to Father Barkhorn in one way or another. So we all wanted to look after you and try to take some of the pressure off your shoulders. Like looking after a little brother or son. Thank you. I deeply appreciate that. A lot goes on from within the church's nights, I suppose. Well, it's none of our business. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I think you guys are pretty far removed from that conversation. I'm just sort of gawking at how many... Oh, that's a mission tag. I get it now. Okay. Okay. I get that. Gotcha. I'm just sort of like gawking at how many fucking characters we already have. There's so many. This is interesting. Fixed. So there's 2 gold ceilings? Or is that just the max amount I could have at the moment? I think that, yeah, that's the max amount I can have. So yeah, someone mentioned before that they give the full amount that you can get and grind from each area within this map here. So I will keep that in mind. I feel like maxing those out is going to be one of my tasks for today, or however long I spend in here. If I didn't know any better, I would think you kids are just like any others your age. Really? Ladao really gives that impression? I understand you 3 have been traveling with Rufus. Kids, how rude. I suppose I can't blame you for lumping me in with human children, though. I am the Meister's masterpiece, after all. As for us, we're accustomed to playing the parts when we have to. Yep, that's why we're also pretty darn social. In other words, they were raised under conditions that required them to learn how to blend into normal society. Is it too much to ask for kids to be normal kids these days? Not that I want to talk. Running as a Jaeger when I was their age. I mean, to be fair, a lot... Oh, no. Oh, no. To be fair, a lot of the kids in Class 7 were pretty normal kids. They have their, like, anime backstories for some of them and whatnot, in all that sort of fun stuff, but they were relatively normal-ish. Swin, Nadia, Lapis, right? Yes, and you would be Lloyd Bannings and him, Reen Sporzer. I hear you're part of a cult. Can I join? Are they famous or something? To the people in the know, anyway. It's a rare sight to see two different national heroes fishing side by side like this. Yeah, that's how cults work. No, he didn't say anything else. He said that's how cults work. I think heroes is a bit much. Especially where Lloyd is mentally at the moment, yeah. The fact that you're traveling with Rufus and that I don't feel like this is our first time meeting has me a little puzzled. That can wait, though. Would you care to join us? Excuse me. This is how cults spread. Remember, this is how cults spread. Why try to be friendly to us? It isn't as though we can keep the memories we make here. I wouldn't look at it like that. Think of it as a way to get to know each other better. We'll have to work together in here, whether we like it or not. We've got nothing to lose, in my opinion. Think it over for now. You're always welcome to join us if you change your mind. These two are exactly like I've heard. Completely and utterly brainwashed. Freaking cults.
What to do?
The fact this realm has spaces like this is a blessing in disguise. Lloyd and I both like fishing, but it's not often we have a chance to sit down and cast a line side by side. At any rate, it's a pleasure to be working and fighting alongside everyone. Feels like destiny that we've all been brought here. Oh no, the pleasure's all ours, AC. It's nice to meet you. Oh, Ashton Chevalier, does she have a nickname for him too? How's it going? I wouldn't mind getting a chance to know all of you better since you're the ones traveling with Rufus. You're welcome to join us. We'll think about it. Maybe it's my imagination, but there's something about him. I don't actually know what they might be referring to. Oh, you guys started up a book club in here. Oh, you must be close. Not really. It's just coincidence that we had the same idea. This spot is the perfect place to read, after all. It's a shame that Dorothy and Tatiana aren't here to join us. It would have been nice to do a literature club get-together. Knock it off already. I'm getting chills thinking about what unholy thoughts those two would come up with when put in the same fucking room. Do you guys want to join us? We're swearing. Back Alley, Dr. Glenn, and Sunshine Agnes are classics in Crossbell. Ooh, we also have copies of 3 and 9 if you want something newer. Oh, that's interesting. Sure, I'll take 3 and 9. No, we're fine, thanks. Hey, LP, do you want some candy? Let's go have some over there. Huh? But why? I want to read. We'll be here if you change your minds. Huh? Wait, what were their names again? Are they going to actually realize that?
Hear me out.
Your names are Swin and Nadia, yeah? Interesting coincidence. Not that it matters to me. Don't worry, I ain't interested in telling anyone and getting you two in trouble. It is a bit interesting that they wouldn't change the names for the books to the point. Like, obviously what we read has Swin and Nadia. I think it said Swin and Nadia. Yeah, I think it said Swin and Nadia in the book. That implies someone else wrote it, I assume. Not that they would, publish that story. Given their situation, it feels actually sort of weird that their story got published in the first place, right? I wonder if it was published by someone with, legitimately malicious intent. I can't believe he made the connection right away. For someone who looks like you're run-of-the-mill street thug, he's pretty sharp. We'll just have to be careful with him.
I'm happy you said
I
hello.
still made time to read a lot of books, even when me and Lloyd were on the run from the Imperial Army. There's nothing like reading. Books make me feel like I've been to countless worlds and seen more than ever imaginable. That's why I like video games. Books are just a more boring version of video games. Oh, for all you book lovers out there. It's true. So I'm not saying that books can't be good to know. I just want to clarify this. My actual position on it is that I feel like games, then movies, then books, and then I guess picture books, and then books simply have more. I guess comics would be the picture books, manga, and stuff like that. Simply are given more tools to tell a story. Obviously, a lot of them, it doesn't mean that you're going to tell the story better, but video games typically have the most tools to tell a story. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my goodness, I'm not interacting with the game 24/7. It can't be a game. No, it's giving me tools to interact with the story, right? It's words, to visuals, to audio, to moving visuals, to interactivity, and it's just more and more tools to tell a story, right? That's what I like about games. But it's for that exact same reason. I feel like it really is a lot about just experiencing these stories, these ideas, these worlds, these things that people have made. I really do like that. That's why I like them. Let me know if you want to sit down and read together sometime. I'd love to. Yeah. And it's not that I don't like books or couldn't like books. It's just like I have too many games to play as it is. I don't have time to sit down and read a friggin' book. This place is quiet and has a wonderfully relaxing ambience. It's a perfect place to sit down with a good book. I have to be careful not to get too absorbed in my reading or else I'll forget the problems to solve in the real world. Ooh, has that happened before? Rufus. I'm sure there's plenty you want to say and ask of me, but your lack of memories makes it difficult, correct? Everything we know of what's transpiring Crossbell is being manipulated. What a strange situation we find ourselves in. It doesn't sound like it's phasing you much. Even if I can't quite put my finger on it, something about you is pissing me off. My mirror's on you being a pain in the ass in the very recent past. Who's to say? There's no point in trying to recall what we're incapable of remembering. Would it not be in our best interest to utilize each other's talents and work together while we're trapped in here? How ironic. Given the situation, I should be anything but happy right now. But for whatever reason, I'm relishing the opportunity. Even if this is only a momentary truce, I'll be counting on you again, Rufus. That's good enough for me. Rufus? This is getting to him more than he's willing to admit. He doesn't want to talk about it, does he?
Can I help you?
Well, children, think you'll be able to play nice with our companions? Hard to say, we only just got here. It's not like we can trust them right off the bat. But don't we all want the same thing? If we have the same problem, then we should work together to solve it. I can scratch our backs, we can scratch theirs, same as what me and S have got going on with you. I suppose that's what we're doing, yes. I mean the boss, LP, not you. You and me are super friends. Oh, I knew it, of course we are. She sure didn't take much convincing. But now, all we can do is show them what we're capable of and earn their trust the old-fashioned way. Having said that, I can personally vouch for everyone's capabilities here, my brothers included. They'll serve us well. I guess he has a respect for us all. That's good.
Now, this is a problem.
Goody, goody, goody. Ooh. This place really does make like a great excuse to have some weird combos of people. Nice work, Dio. It's good to have an Epstein Foundation branch chief watching my back. Oh, right. She was a hacker back in the Crossbell games. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, it still feels sort of weird for her. Like, I know she's super smart, but it does still feel a little weird for her to have that sort of element to her. With her design, like her I guess her feel, her appeal, is like a character design like that doesn't feel like it encroaches on that much. So it's interesting, basically. Not bad yourself, Ren. I see Kitty's skills haven't dulled at all. You're even better than you were a few years ago. Whoa, what do we have over here? I thought you two might be playing Pom Party, but guess not. They're having some sort of hacking competition. Whoever hacks into each other's terminal and steals the other's data first wins. Where did they get the computers? What data? Have you guys been able to connect to the internet? Have you guys found porn? Oh, you know what? If this place is trying to give us all the needs that everyone has, wouldn't some explicit content be sort of like a natural thing for it to produce? Is this really an appropriate game to be playing? Oh, the porn stealing game? Yes, I think it's very appropriate for 2. Fuck, how old are you 2 now? I sometimes play with my colleague Yona to keep myself sharp. It's rather fun once you get used to it. Would you like to join us? I have a feeling you do quite well, Nadia. Maybe I'll get a game in later. What about you, Uppy? I don't know. Seems like it'd be a real pain, so I'll pass. Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, suddenly, this is... Large mysterious door towers over you, fails to budge even the slightest when pushed. Ooh, was that interactable before? I don't feel like it was. Nice work. Here, have a drink. Oh, save it for later. Oh, you're really sweaty. Were you two training? What's wrong with you? This is a place to relax. I'm afraid now's not the time to be resting on my laurels. I have to devote myself harder than anyone to protect the people that are precious to me. Which is why he asked me to work into the ground. Don't know why he didn't ask his instructor, though. That's because I'll never surpass my brother if I keep doing the same things I always do. So I'm ready to go another round if you are. Like the gut of your jib, kid. Gaining strength to protect the people precious to him. Indeed.
What's up?
Yep, that's just a thing. We'll figure that out later. I didn't, like, lose... No, yeah, Rickshaw was one of the people from before. I didn't lose that. Interesting. Like, if I didn't have Elf in here, how would it be?
There's a
Quite the
question
colorful
in your
crew
eyes.
we've assembled, isn't it? Well, she had the little dialogue thing, which implies that this is a non-scene scene. It's not something they set up to be like a group scene. With her involved, specifically. Everyone here is so inspiring. It almost serves to highlight that profound feeling of lacking proper experience as a princess. I hope being with so many others will help teach me a thing or two about what I'm meant to do. Indeed. So you use this formula, the equation becomes much easier to understand. Oh, I see. I'll make a note of that. You know, I was rather surprised to hear you briefly attended St. Estrella when you were studied abroad, Ellie. My, you really have been all over the continent, haven't you? Well, yes. I wasn't at St. Estrella for very terribly long, only 2 months. It just so happens this was part of what I studied at the time, so it's made me feel a little nostalgic. Imagine remembering what you studied in a 2-month period. Imagine being able to do that. They're studying in here? Have you ever studied at all, LP? It makes sense. We can't take back our memories of this place, but we do keep the experience we gain. I guess brain power falls under that too? Not that I know for sure. I've always wondered what it'd be like to attend a school like that. Yep, I guess there's some things we've had to miss out on in life. That is a way to phrase it, for sure.
You need little old me.
Yep, Vantage Masters. We're all pros at Vantage Masters, so we no problem. Really? Fantastic. Gotcha.
No choice.
Okay, that was easier this time. Since I went for more of like a swift, high-speed, more turns approach.
That's the power of the 8.
It actually, this probably wouldn't have been horrible if I had used it in like the previous time I did it. Like I used the I didn't compare the BP on each of them, but like the delay down on Swin, so that like when we got hit with that thing, we just had a bunch of turns after that, and I was able to, because I had support people, switch them out. And luckily, I didn't have anyone go down. A little bit RNG luck that none of the people that were weak were targeted. And also, I used Alpin's like thing to put up guards for when they were really weak, so I didn't have to heal constantly either. So I could make it to that next move.
Look at me go!
Not much of a surprise.
Yay, and we probably get a silver one. Yep, I was wondering what we get, because I got the blue one earlier. Gotcha. And hey, look! Off to the second one. I'm probably not gonna, start the second one proper, but, Ooh. Now this is significantly different.
Let's scout out the
Yeah, I
area.
will start it right now. Oh, actually, yeah, this does remind me. Daydream. Okay, so that's what that was. Whose swimsuits did I get? I have these guys wearing swimsuits. I have swimsuits for these guys, I guess. Oh, why am I talking about that? If you didn't know me, while everyone is wearing swimsuits. Okay. Let's just get into that real super duper quick. Because, yeah. I think this is sufficient for what they want, at least.
Sweet dreams to you.
Okay, I think that technically covers it. Let's...
One more.
It did! Yay. It's for better or for worse. It happened.
I'm
Activated. Reverie corridor altered.
Well, everyone is wearing bathing towels. Okay. What is up with this fucking, like, computer thing? Is this a perverted computer? I feel like this might be a perverted computer. Possibly. Who? Okay, so this is giving me... What's happening? Looks like some sort of barrier, but the feeling it gives off is so weird. Well, anything could happen, I suppose, so let's take care. Okay, if you say so. Void Spires. Investigating Void Spires will initiate a shuffle scuffle between stealing stones and rare treasure chests by clearing Void Spires. 5 defensive battles using those standing by in the Reverie Garden. Those participating in each scuffle will be chosen at random. You replace one participant before entering the scuffle. To increase how many participants will be replayed. Okay, that's neat. Wait. Have I already committed to it? Shit. You don't have levels. You especially don't have levels. Who has levels? These people don't have levels. You got levels. Sure. Sure, let's see what happens. Ooh, a little cutscene. Oh, is it? Okay, what? So that's what this is for. Gotcha.
Engaging in combat.
Be on guard. It's strong.
Oh, no one has CP.
Very well.
Time to show off.
All for one. And one for all. Okay, I'll get down now. Right. Let's go.
It would be funny if I just like did it until I got to a freaking critical to ensure I could get that on. Accelerate wouldn't be horrible right now.
I'll back you
Especially
up.
since I definitely get the
Infinity
critical
order.
off of it.
Let's go.
Who has...
There.
All right.
You also have...
Take my place.
things.
You're so needy. Think you can dodge this? Septenary? How soothing
well.
this is.
There. Wide open.
Time to show off.
Sit down. Too slow. And open it. It's my turn.
Yes, I want that BP0
Let's
more
go.
than anything else at the moment.
Up to you.
let me at him.
My turn.
Oh, what have we got? Accelerate probably
I'll
would be
back you
good.
up.
Especially since I haven't
Infinity
broken
order.
it yet.
My turn.
Time to show off.
It's showtime.
Okay then. All you now.
Did I use
Leave
up all
it
my
to me.
tools on that? Okay. I guess I did.
It ends.
Have I not broken you
Yeah,
yet?
thanks.
Close.
Screwed up.
But it killed?
Taken care of.
Was that on the counter? Oh, I didn't even notice it went by so quickly.
I've done it.
I've only just be.
That was intriguing. So basically, the challenge is the randomness of it. I like that. I think they have the right idea about like how this sort
Your
of
assistance is much appreciated.
RNG style dungeon crawling
Think nothing
elements should work. Right, and then
I can hang on to it.
I need to actually put these on people at some point.
Guess luck is on our side.
On to the second floor. And this is definitely, it's interesting how different
Our romantic stroll continues.
all the thingamabobs are.
Uh-oh. Ugh, pain in my damn ass.
That's different. Just difficult to see, or... Yeah, difficult to see. I think that's the big thing here.
I can hang on to it.
I wonder if I won't be able to see enemies in this area either. And outside of like the visual, just straight up visual cue of it. Or if there even be enemies in this area. There's sort of a lack of them so far. Oh no, is everyone blinded in this? That's not good. See, ceiling stone
Job's
number
done.
2. Okay, so they have different numbers based on the floor, which will probably change what I can get from them. Which is good to be aware of. Okay. Darkness abated. Onto the third floor.
Now's a good time for a break.
Midpoint, eh? Okay. If you say so. Yeah, probably a good time for a break then. Probably means we got a boss coming up too.
Numbers up.
It's my turn.
Okay. Mid-boss, here we come. That seems like multiple... Oh, what the... Aren't they? Right, they just feel so wicked. So we'll take them down. Sure. That's
This one's
intriguing,
strong.
though.
Be careful.